Famcast Media, bitch.
Well, this school fucking sucks. Good afternoon, demons and demonesses. Kwame Wahkan here, and got another story for you guys. This one comes out of Florida. Now, in Florida, you had, well, basically you have this one private Christian school, and you guys know how I feel about these schools. Well, you know that last story I did a couple years ago about the kid who got expelled because of, something that happened off campus? Well, this is an even stupider story. If that's even a fucking word, I don't even know what it is. Now, you see, you had the mom, and the mom has, a side hustle. Besides, her day job, she does, work on the side. She decided to advertise her business on the back of her car, and this happened. Got a news clip for you.
This morning, controversy near Orlando after a Florida private school expelled 2 children over a dispute with their mother. At issue, a sticker on Michelle Cline's car promoting her OnlyFans page.
It's definitely linked to, explicit content, adult content for sure. My husband and I have this, little wild, behind closed doors lifestyle that we've now decided to share.
OnlyFans is an online platform often used by adult content creators to monetize photos and videos. Other parents at Liberty Christian Preparatory School are not fans of promoting that site.
That's a distraction to my children, and no matter how poorly or how good I parent, porn is there.
At first, the school asked Cline not to bring the car on campus unless the decal was removed and urged her to drop her kids off across the street.
I was forced to have to, take it off or not come on campus.
And then the school sent a letter saying your family's enrollment with LCPS is terminated effective immediately, accusing Cline of promoting a pornographic website, but still offering the possibility to re-enroll her kids if she removes the sticker.
Why not take the decal off?
And that would seem like an easy thing to say, for sure. But for me, it supports my family. This provides a very comfortable way of life for us. And it's legal. I pay taxes just like everyone else.
Andrew Dimbert, ABC News, New York.
Now, I've seen all sorts of, comments about this. Some saying, oh, well, the mom is wrong for this, and, oh, well, the kids, you're doing something bad for the kids, or that kid is going to be bullied. And I'm actually going to, take a different approach to this and say, I honestly don't believe that the mom did anything wrong. And the way I see it, do you really think these kids are old enough to even understand what OnlyFans is? I doubt any of them probably even went onto the website anyway, because what we're talking about here are elementary school age children. Do you really think an elementary school age child is doing some crap like that? First off, in order to use OnlyFans, don't you have to have like a credit card or something like that in order to subscribe and see all the content? And believe me, if these children have smartphones, I guarantee you they're probably already watching it. But like I said, these are elementary school age children. They haven't even went through puberty yet. I don't even think they're interested in that type of content or that type of material. I know when I was a wee lad, I definitely was not looking at, adult content. And also, back when I was a wee lad, we didn't have smartphones or high-speed internet either. So, there was that. Although we did have magazines, and, like I said, me being an immature brat like I was at that age, I was like, ew, women, they got cuties. That's how elementary school kids are. But then again, at the same time, I was a late bloomer. I didn't lose my virginity until I was almost 21 or 22. It's been so long. But that's a different story for a different day. As for the mom, I think she's doing the right thing, The way I see it, with the way the economy is, can you really blame the mom for wanting to do something like this? And from what I understand, the mom has been, picking up and dropping off her kids to this school with that exact same decal on her car for over 2 years, and no one complained about it except for this one day with this one woman. Now, to the parent that complained about it, why is that any of her business what, a grown adult does in the privacy of her own home with her husband. I mean, you're saying, oh, well, you're promoting pornography for these kids. There's nothing pornographic about that. And if we want to be fair and technical, OnlyFans is not an adult website. It's a subscription website. You don't have to post adult content on there. Some people do, but that's not like literally what the site is mainly used for. You know, the same thing can be said about Twitter. I guarantee you, if these kids in this elementary school have Twitter accounts, I guarantee there's a lot worse stuff on Twitter than OnlyFans. The way I see it, OnlyFans is literally no different than Twitter. You know, porn stars also use Twitter, and, you know, you don't see people, you know, getting expelled from school for having their Twitter name on the back of their car. And for her to say it's pornography, that should tell you something. Is this woman subscribed to this other person's OnlyFans account? Because you don't know what she's posting on OnlyFans. For all we know, it could be cooking videos, it could be bikini videos, it could be, you know, her putting lotion on parts of her body or something like that. It doesn't have to be adult content material. If this woman is saying that it's adult content, that would mean that she would have to have subscribed to this woman's OnlyFans account, and then she just made a big deal about it to the point where it's on the news. But, you know, karma has a way of rolling its head, and I have another news clip for you. This is what happened to the mom that complained about it, and what happened to her kids as well.
New details surrounding the OnlyFans drama in Lake County. A total of 8 kids are now kicked out of a Christian prep school in Tavares after a mom's complaint about another woman's OnlyFans decal goes viral. We first told you about Michelle Cline, who had that decal on her vehicle. Her 2 kids were kicked out last week.
Now, the mom who complained in the first place says that her kids are also being punished after she spoke out. Fox 35's Marlisa Goldsmith joins us live in the Alert Center to explain why. Marlisa.
Yeah, John, today we spoke with that mother who initially complained about another parent having that OnlyFans decal on the back of her car that you see right here in this video. Well, that mom says she was just venting about what she saw in the school pickup line. But now, because of her vocal social media post, all 6 of her kids have been expelled. It started with this video posted on TikTok.
So I am coming on here to vent.
Lake County mom Lexi Thomas upset about this car in the pickup line at Liberty Christian Prep School in Tavares.
I'm stunned. I'm shocked. I was disgusted. Like, why am I looking at this?
The car has an OnlyFans decal on it, advertising a site that includes pornography.
Text him and I said, yeah, this is not cool. We're gonna do something about this.
And that set off a social media firestorm and led to the school expelling the 2 children of the mom driving around with the OnlyFans ad. We spoke with Michelle Cline last week.
I don't feel like I should be judged for what I'm doing.
Now Thomas tells Fox 35 her 6 children have been kicked out of the school too because she aired her complaints on social media. This is the letter Thomas provided Fox 35. It says in part, a student may be expelled as a result of a parent or student causing unresolved disharmony and conflict with staff or other parents. Thomas says she disagrees and says she was just venting about what she saw on the school pickup line.
I think they created disharmony within the community by allowing for pornography to be advertised for 2 years on private Christian school grounds.
Thomas's letter, signed by the head of the school, goes on to say, Matthew 18, starting in verse 15, tells Christ followers how to approach conflict with other believers. LCPS believes that standard was not met, which led to your concerns being made public worldwide. When we asked the private Christian school for an interview on Monday, a spokesperson said, no comment. Now a total of 8 children, 2 from the original OnlyFans complaint, and now Thomas's 6 kids have all been expelled this month.
I feel like as a Christian institute, you have to make a stand for biblical truth if that's what you're going to proclaim.
Thomas says she doesn't regret venting on TikTok.
I'm angry because I feel like if this has been a running problem, then this is a threat to my children's innocence.
Now, the school letter that Lexi Thomas received says if she refrains from further gossip and removes her references about this on social media, then school officials will set a time to discuss next steps about re-enrollment. Lexi says her content is going to stay up. She is not taking down her truth. Live in the Fox 35 Alert Center tonight, I'm Marlisa Goldsmith.
You see, sometimes it doesn't pay to be a Karen. And you know, unfortunately, this Karen had to learn the lesson the hard way. And the only people I really feel sad about in this story is, you know, the OnlyFans mother and also all 8 of those kids. Now, do I think it was right to expel any of these kids? No, I think they should all be in school. They should all be getting an education. All right? I think it's, you know, really, I think it's very inconsiderate of this school to expel the kids over something that the parents did. But at the same time, you know, I still think the OnlyFans mother didn't do anything wrong because, you know, at the end of the day, that's her car. All right, if the school isn't paying her bills, if the school isn't paying her car insurance, if the school isn't paying, you know, the car payments, if the school isn't driving the car to the petrol station to fill it up with petrol, then I really don't think the school should have any business telling this person what business they can or can't advertise on their car. All right, it's this woman's car. She can put whatever the bloody hell she wants on it. All right, it's not like she was posting the pictures all over the school. It's not like she was posting, you know, it's not like she was taking the OnlyFans name and like plastering it on the school walls or on property or anything like that. It was something that was on her own car. So it should really be it's really no one's business. And like I said, the school allowed this for 2 years until this crazy Karen complained about it. And another thing about the crazy Karen, I have another picture, is like, look at her husband. My brother. What are you doing, lad? Like, seriously, what are you doing? You really married this woman? I really feel sorry for him and, you know, his side of the family. Brother, have you seen the movie Get Out? I'm telling you, this brother needs to get out. I mean, I can't even imagine how, you know, his home life is with this crazy lady. And the fact that, you know, the stress of having 6 kids too. But, you know, Karens will do as, you know, Karens have always done. Selfish, egotistical, and narcissistic. You see, the school said that they will allow the 6 kids back in if the mom just deletes it off of social media. And she says she refused to delete it. So her social media presence and her, you know, ranting and complaining and being a Karen is more important than making sure that her 6 kids have an education. The school said, if you delete the social media post, we'll discuss re-enrollment and we'll allow your 6 kids to return to school. She said that she's not going to delete her post. Now, compare that to the other woman. The first mom, the OnlyFans mom, says she's not going to remove the decal because, you know, it generates, you know, money. It generates business, so she's able to take care of her family. This other person, she's not getting paid for these TikTok posts. She's not getting paid for these social media posts. All the school is saying is, you know, if you delete them, we'll allow your children back. At least the first mom has a reason not to take the decal off. There's no reason why this Karen has this rant on social media. There's really nothing to vent about. There's nothing pornographic in it. There's no naked pictures or anything there. It's just the name of the website and her address, Piper Thorne. Now, if anybody, you know, wants to go on this website for research purposes, I don't know if I'm allowed to post, you know, the actual link, so I'll just post the other half of the URL, /Piper Thorne. In fact, I'm so vexed about what the school did to these kids that I might even consider creating an OnlyFans account just so I can subscribe to Piper Thorne, just to let her know, hey, I support you and what you're doing. I don't think you did anything wrong. Now, hopefully, you know, Piper Thorne or whoever this woman is, can, you know, find another school that will accept her children. So you have one mom that refuses to remove her decal because she wants money to take care of her family. The other mom refuses to remove her social media post out of pure ego and narcissism. But yet people will tell me that this mom is the correct mom and this mom is shameful. Alright, so let's compare the appearances of both of these mothers. Notice how the OnlyFans mother, you know, her skin is smooth, you know, she clearly takes care of her skin, it's moisturized, her hair is nicely done, and then compare that to, you know, the Karen mother who complained about this one having an OnlyFans. I think jealousy might play a part in why she complained, but that's just my opinion, you know, it could be something else, but I don't understand the logic behind it, and to be honest with you, I'm willing to try and understand it, but I just don't make heads or tails out of it. I mean, OnlyFans content creators get so much hate nowadays, and I don't even understand why. I mean, with the way the economy is, can you really blame anyone for doing OnlyFans? If it's a quick and fast and lucrative way to generate, you know, even a couple extra bucks every now and then, that's at least something. But yeah, hopefully, you know, the school and both of these parents can get their situation, you know, rectified so that, you know, the kids can go back to school. It's important to get an education. But then again, this is also the state of Florida, so we don't know what the hell they're teaching these kids. Well, we do, but let's just say whatever they are teaching them isn't very good. Public schools are all fucked up, and I guarantee you, since this is a private Christian school, they're probably teaching them fucked up shit there too. So, who knows at this point? I guess the moral of the story is, if you have kids, don't send them to school in the state of Florida. But that's basically all I have to say about this. But still, no, I want to know, like, what the hell is up with, like, all this hate that these OnlyFans content creators are getting nowadays? And why are people so upset about it? I mean, it's just OnlyFans. It's not like, you know, doing crime or robbing people or running a Ponzi scheme or a pyramid scheme or anything like that. It's just OnlyFans. Like, what's the big fucking deal? Just can someone please explain that to me? Like, what's the big deal? But that's all I have to say. You guys stay safe, stay metal, hail Satan. I'll catch you guys later.